I'm a fan.
Welcome to another edition of Tracking the Wolves. I'm Ben Root, your voice of the Wolves. Let's look back at the week that was in Northern sports, and as they say, it was a good week to be a Wolf. Basketball teams finished off the regular season with road wins at Crookston and Bemidji Friday and Saturday, respectively. Northern women were plus 20 in rebounding Friday to help them beat the Golden Eagles 68-52, and they followed that up with a plus 22 rebounding performance that led to a 78-54 win at the Beavers' place. Rachel Krogman turned in her fifth straight double-double Friday, hitting for 20 points and snagging 14 rebounds. Megan Mueller knocked home 16 points, and Kara Hofschild had a season high with 10. In Bemidji, Sadie Stotesbury was on point. She racked up 19 points on just 9 shots, and Krogman sunk 14 points and snared 8 rebounds. With her weekend numbers, Krogman took the 9th spot all-time in scoring and 5th place all-time in rebounding in Northern history. On the men's side, the Wolves churned out a 64-54 win at Crookston by holding the Golden Eagles to just 35% shooting on the night, and they wrapped up the regular season with a nail-biting victory over the Beavers, 72-66, despite the efforts of one determined senior for Bemidji. Seth Bichon led all scorers Friday, hit for 19 points and grabbed 8 rebounds. DJ Pollard poured in a dozen points and had 3 blocks, and Darren Paterka finished with 11 points. At Bemidji's place, Northern got a game-high 21 points from Ty Storiston, who also led the team with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Pollard helped out with another dozen points, and Bichon and Paterka each went for 10. Bemidji senior Dylan Floyd had a career night. He had 18 points in that loss, his final game at his own home court. Moving to the mats, NSU picked up their first conference win of the season last Wednesday's senior night, 21-16 over UMary. Both Tyler Frost and Anthony Navarro won by pin, while Joe Gomez, Sean Heblovic, and Grant Steen each won by decision. Regular season finale, though, saw the Wolves come up short in Moorhead Saturday, 33-10. Gomez notched a major decision win there. Havlovic and Blake Pearman both won by decision. Softball squad split a couple of 5-0 finals with Duluth in non-conference action to start the season at West St. Paul inside the Dome last Thursday. Kelsey Gale provided the first runs of the season for your Wolves. She cracked a 2-run home run, and Erin Yancey added in an RBI double for good measure. Miss Yelkins got the win, allowing just 3 hits in the complete game victory. Track and field teams held a home duel with SMSU on Friday, turned in some impressive numbers there. Brianne Jackson punched a ticket to the national competition with her mark in the weight throw. Mariah Nelson nearly set a school record as she won the shot put, and Andrew Johnson turned in his first career indoor national provisional qualifying time in the 55-meter dash. Finally, the Northern Swimmers were in Mississippi for the NSI-SC Championships for 4 days late last week. Eliza Jacob turned in 2 new school record times, doing so in the 50 and 100 breaststroke. Jamie Fuse broke the school mark in the 50 fly. Kayla Sproles set a new best time in the 200 free, and the 200 free relay team of Sproles, Fuse, Cami Wagar, and Amy Wakenfus set a new Northern record as well. That's a look back at last week's action for the Maroon and Gold. We'll talk some more Northern sports in just a moment right here on Tracking the Wolves.
NCAA championships are something special.
Filled with memories we will carry with us for the rest of our lives.
We ask that you cheer hard for your institutions.
Acting responsibly and courteously towards those around you.
In the spirit of sportsmanship, enjoy the game, and let's provide our student athletes, coaches, officials, and fellow fans the respect they deserve.
Welcome back to Tracking the Wolves. Let's see what the upcoming schedule has in store for your Northern squads. Coming up on Wednesday, the NSIC Sanford Health basketball tournaments will begin right here at Wachs Arena. Northern women tip off against SMSU at 6 o'clock, and the men will start their postseason afterward against Sioux Falls. All the action will be heard at ESPN 1420, 1071, and on the web at ESPNaberdeen.com. For the teams remaining after Wednesday, the tournament will move to the Sioux Falls Pentagon coming up on Saturday. Track and field teams are also into the postseason this week. Squads are going to take part in the NSIC Indoor Championships in Mankato. It comes up Thursday and Friday. NSU's softball team is heading down to Joplin, Missouri this week to get some more games in. Ladies will face Northeastern State a couple times this Friday. They take on Lindenwood and Truman State Saturday, and then they clash with Fort Hays State and Missouri Southern State on Sunday. And finally, your wrestlers are going to visit Mankato this weekend for the NCAA Super Regional Saturday and Sunday. That's going to do it for this episode of Track of the Wolves. To stay up to date on the latest Northern sports notes, join me again for another edition next week. And until then, as always, go Wolves.